Alright, so I am gonna play another game here. I will warn you, I have a crazy cat. So, if you hear crazy cat noises, you know why. Okay, so I haven't played Banjo-Thulu too much, if at all. But I do know that he's a pretty good player, I think. So, mulligan that last hand. It was terrible. So, this is better. So, he's going to keep. Alright, great. So, again, Caduceus, so good early game. Even against Andy with her one link. Because she might pay through it once, but she's probably not going to pay through it twice. But this should be a good test for this deck. Clearly Andy off to a strong start. So I like the fairy because hopefully he'll use it on Caduceus. He probably won't, but he might. But I am going to not mess around with my HQ today. I really don't feel like playing the Siphon game, so I'm just gonna put a Heimdall 2 up there. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this thing. See what he does. He might shut it down. Either way, he's gonna spend 2 clicks. Probably on the run. Nope, he's gonna come in. So, definitely aggressive play on my part. I'm just hoping that last click isn't a shutdown. Gets the priority rec. Not super excited. Okay, so he is going to shut it down. So that's a little painful. But yeah, it's just painful. But that's criminal. So now we'll pop this. Oops, I guess. So it looks like he's probably going to pay through both. Yep. Take a look at a card. Okay, coming back in. Missed the agenda, that's good. He might come back. Oh. Crypsis. Okay. So Crypsis usually means he is getting prepared to hit us with a Siphon, I would guess. So I can get a little econ going. At least I'm gonna tax him a little bit here. See if he can break it. He is gonna break it this time. Okay. So let's see. I like that he just broke that. I think what he's doing is he's saving his money so he can insure himself to come in with a siphon. So he might be looking for it now, or he might be looking for a mimic. The siphon or the mimic. So that's a pretty good card. Yeah, so there's the counter on Crypsis. So I'm gonna put that out there. Unfortunately, I don't have 5 credits in case he does siphon me here, that I can put it all in the Eve campaign, but looks like maybe he might wait a turn to do that. Puts in Masonari, great card. One of my favorites. So, okay. Well, hopefully now I can get into a competing money game. So let's do that. Let's get a toll booth up there. I'd love to have both up there, but I just don't want to pay the extra credit for the install right now. And he's probably not going to expect toll booth. Alright, so he's going to get the token, the Masonari card, and the Desperado credit. It's pretty good. So very shortly we will also need to address the archives issue here. But all things considered, I think things are going pretty well. He's definitely putting some pressure on, but we're in a good spot. So I res that. Maybe he goes after it. If he does, he'll probably have to take his money off Katie, which is fine. Slow down the Katie progress a little bit. I think I'm just gonna get some ice going on archives right now. At least deter him from running there so freely. But I want to make sure I'm prepared for the siphon. And I think he's... No? Okay, good. So he's going to trash the Eve. Takes his money off Katie to do that. I like that. I just got to get the money leverage. That's the deck. So I'm kind of hoping that Crypsis is his main breaker. Not a fill-in breaker, so to speak. Yeah, I like this here. Alright. So if he runs this direct, I can hit him. Yes. Alright, this is gonna hurt him. That's gonna hit his tempo a little bit.
Login rejected.
So that's good. Plus he gets that tag. That's gonna slow him down. Yeah, I can't res that. So he's gonna get the credit here. Card. He can drop that tag if he chooses to. Yes, he decides to drop it. Good idea. Alright, so hand is looking a little scary here, but he's pretty broke, so very unlikely he'll be running the hand here. I don't think he wants to blow a fairy just to get an access, and he doesn't know what that is. Ice is on top. Could be a wall static, as simple as that, but in the run for him, so I don't think he's going to try that. Should be able to get the Adonis campaign rest here. What's he doing? What? Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, he used the, wow. He used the fairy to get one look. Already half my agendas are exposed, so I think that's a pretty good trade-off for me. Could mean a Mimic's coming in play, though, but I would think he would be afraid of Grim. Just to leave himself. There we go. Okay, he had another fairy. Still, pretty ambitious play. Pretty aggressive. Okay, so gonna get this rolling. I'm just gonna take 3 credits so I can res that toll booth in case he wants to come in. But hopefully this is the turning point for me. If I can keep him out of HQ for a little bit here, yeah, okay. Well, he'll get the tag.
Login rejected.
Couldn't cost him the 3 credits, he only had 2, but I will on the run because it's a pretty loaded HQ and I'm not really interested in giving him any more points. So at a minimum here, his progress is definitely being slowed. Ooh, he throws the account siphon away. That's a good sign. I wonder if that means he doesn't play Fem. Wow, okay. So we are definitely agenda clogged. I have 1 piece of ice in hand. Honestly, I think I need to put it on HQ. Because he's 1 inside job away from shutting down a toll booth. And I'm just not in a point in the game where I can afford that. So we're going to defend against it. Alright, so this is okay. Again, 5 of my 8 agendas are already out. And these accesses are going to be pretty benign. Oh, that would have been nice. He gets a Jackson, trashes it. So, that's fine. Another Adonis campaign. Okay. Well, what are we going to do? Alright, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I honestly think I can let him look in R&D for a little bit more. I'm reasonably comfortable. If he gets an agenda, I'll have to make a move to guard it further, but okay, so he wants to come here. That's interesting. Have a victor. Yeah, I think he can deal with it. The more res dice on the table, the better. He's not going to be able to catch up to all of it. I just want to tax him as much as I possibly can. So he's in. He's going to get a card, credit, token. But he's a little bit slowed down. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this there because if he does want to run the server, this is the time he's probably going to do it. Maybe like a stim hack or sure gamble. He could play here and then run it. He's probably doing the math. I hope he does run it, obviously. To find an Adonis. Okay. Well, that's a good play. Okay, so now he's going to see 2 cards, which puts a little bit more pressure on us. Still missing. Yeah. Might look a little crazy, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's get this Ichi up here. It's gonna cost him a lot of money, and it's gonna be awfully tempting to do a virus purge now. He does have the fairy. But he should know by now I got some pretty big ice. Speaking of which, Mr. Wotan. I'm actually going to purge. Not a horrible time to do it. I got an Adonis rolling, so it still is profitable for me. He lost that click on Crypsis. He lost all his tokens. Now I can res the Ichi. So this is, again, it's going to slow him down a little bit. I think he had enough tokens where at least forcing him to use the fairy here cost him a lot of money. And now he's lost that fairy. Still has very low odds in R&D. So he doesn't know that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 2 left. But he does have to trash this. Gets the corroder, so he's got the full rig. Now it's honestly a matter of money and an ash. And an ash in a hurry. because it's just a matter of time until he figures out a way to get in my hand. Still no Jackson, man. Brutal. Brutal. So he's thinking. He wants to make some moves by clicking through stuff. Well, okay. He's gonna let me trace him. I think this is worth it. I'm gonna put a few bucks into it. I'm gonna put in Adonis. 2. I'll make it strength 5. Again, I'm looking at attacks. And I can kill his Katie here. And since the overwhelming odds are that he's gonna miss, we should have another turn, and the game should go on, hopefully a little bit longer, and losing that Katie can devastate him. So, again, hopefully the probability odds are with us here in R&D. Oh man, lose another Jackson. Well, he didn't score, so that's the good news. Alright, so perfect. Hedge fund. Destroy Katie. What? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so he must have paid. Okay. Okay, so he pays the trace. So I think we have a good scoring window here. 20 credits. I don't see him getting through the Heimdall and the Tollbooth, so let's go ahead and score. Oh shit. No, that's not what I meant. I'm all messed up. Let's do this, because I actually still do want to use that hedge fund, so well, I just gave him a lot of information. Lucky him. I think he's gonna keep taking shots at my R&D, as why wouldn't he? So yeah, again, like a derp, I forgot that I'd played that hedge fund. I thought I could install advance, but obviously I couldn't, so. Okay, so he's got enough cards for each. You got it. Alright, so he's gonna get through C2. Man, next bronze. That would be such a nice card right now. We have a good old-fashioned race. Well, we might as well play the subliminal. Okay. We're gonna drop another agenda in there. I don't think he can get through, so 2 agendas out of 22 in my R&D. 1 in 11. I really, really should run this ABT when I score this, but And it probably won't. Yeah. Oh, do I run it? Two. How much ice do I have out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, at least one in the trash. 9, 2 in hand. 11. So I have 11 out of 21 ice and 2 agendas. Oh man, I can't let match point go in the drink. But could have got my third toll booth. Could have got my other Ichi. Could have got another Victor. Those would have all been pretty crushing for him. So if he misses here, I think I might win the game. So let's hope he misses. Hooray. Maybe he'll even trash something for us. He trashes an Ash. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. 5 credits is not going to do enough for you, my friend. You are going to get new cards next turn. There's the bronze. Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation here. Yeah. So he actually could get through the Heimdall and toll booth, which is kind of a big deal. So I feel like I should put some more protection on R&D. Make him run that one more time. Because he could run the Heimdall, click 1. Okay. So he's going to inside job. So I'm definitely going to make him deal with the Ichi for only 3 credits. Because this is the exact opportunity that we need. So we just need one more miss and I think we're good here. Drum roll. And we're clear. Okay, so I'm sure he's cursing right now, wondering where all the agendas are. Well, there aren't that many. So oh, that's nice. Never want to count chickens before they hatch. Oh boy. There you go. There you go. What a play. What a nice play. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Well, 3-card combo in hand. So, honestly, what can you do? He played it extremely well. I had the game in hand there, and he had to pull a miracle draw on the R&D run for the inside job for the win. And yeah, I mean, that's, even though I lost there, I think this is a great example of the deck, and really how strong it can be. Especially since I went down 6-0, and the important thing is, if anyone wants to play this deck, is never ever panic with it. Just stay the course, because I mean, really, there I get one ash to slip through, and obviously I win. So that was a great play. He's a great player. What can you say? But anyway, I think that's how I get better as a player. Always, of course, is playing better players, and great challenge. I enjoyed that. But there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Over and out.